personal discipline. The lack of personal discipline is one of the biggest sponsors of poverty. Listen, ultimately, money will respond to who you are. By who you are, I've already addressed your spiritual blessedness in the first point. But who you are in the sense of what value you carry, how much value you have put into yourself. Many believers are super indisciplined. I am telling you, if you are disciplined, your finances will increase gradually. When my finances begin to stagnate, I recognize that it's lack of discipline. Because I know that if I am super disciplined in continuing to add value to what I bring to the market, it's only a matter of time. The market will begin to recognize that value. Many of us are not disciplined in building ourselves, developing ourselves. You don't have the discipline to read. You don't have the discipline to study. You don't have the discipline to try difficult things, to try new strategies. You don't have the discipline to take your skills to another level, beyond your current level. There's one man called Jim Rohn. He was, an old school, old-time business coach and motivational speaker. He was the ancestor of, almost every motivational speaker that you know in the world right now. The Tony Robbins, the Brian Tracy. Jim Rohn was older. This guy was one of the original ones. And Jim Rohn said he had a friend who told him that whenever he wants to add $1 million to his net worth, he learns a new language. So he told him at the time he was making, $3 million per year, and he wanted to make $1 more million. So he said, I'm going to learn a fourth language to make another million, because for every new language he learns, he makes a new million. Now, I'm not telling you that you're going to learn more languages. I know people who know many languages and are broke. But what I'm saying is that man, in his industry and in what he was doing, he identified something that whenever he adds it, his income increases. He had the discipline to pursue it. He had the discipline to go add that skill. Some of you, you complain that for the last 2 years you've not been making money, you're not making progress financially and all of that. What skills have you added to your life? What competency have you developed over the last 2 years, which you didn't have yet? Over the last 6 months, what have you added? What new thing have you added? You may have excellent skill in your core trade, the thing you do, your core business, but you have zero skills in marketing. And so even though you're the best at what you do, you don't know how to market it. What skills have you added? You're in the coaching business. You have fantastic ideas, fantastic everything, but you have a funny voice. People don't like, work on your voice. There are courses online. What skills have you added? So that is one area where many people and many believers in particular get stuck, because they think that only praying more about the situation and sowing more seeds about the situation is going to turn everything around. Yeah, praying and sowing seeds have their place, but they will not replace the skills that you need to add. They will not make up for your lack of discipline to continue to build yourself. There is someone who said that the greatest skill of our time is the skill of continuous learning. Someone who can continuously learn will continuously grow, financially, socially, in everything. He says it's the biggest skill of our time, the ability to learn continuously. Think about the richest man in the world right now, Elon Musk. One thing that everybody knows about Elon Musk is that the guy is a fast learner. Elon Musk famously teaches himself any subject, new subjects to expert levels in a couple of months. He has that discipline. He will read thousands of pages. He will quickly learn the core principles of the new discipline that he wants to learn. And within a very short amount of time, he's able to discuss that topic with the top experts in the field and ask them challenging questions and even bring challenging ideas. Fast learners will always end up being big earners. Write it down. Some of you, there are things that you're supposed to learn in 1 month, but because you're slow, because you're lazy, because you lack discipline, you learn them in 3 years. Meanwhile, they are super important for your bottom line, for your revenue, for your income, for your business. There is one skill that may be holding you back, or the lack of it. There's one skill whose absence may be holding you back. Are we together? Personal discipline, increasing your self-value, your personal value, your skills, your competencies, your knowledge.